have for you, Virgo? I get very... Okay, I have to say it since it's very, very loud. There's a very specific message already about the all-seeing eye. I don't know, like I leave that to you, whoever it is. You can let me know, please, if that is you. You could be talking about it, thinking about it, reading about it. There's something there. I do also see there could be also representation of you. I mean, apart from the spiritual aspect of it, but in terms of you don't miss a beat with anything. You can see everything very, very clearly. You can be very unassuming to others. Others may think they're going about what they're doing behind your back or something like that, thinking that you have no idea, when in fact you know so much more than anyone else thinks. And I do see something that you're doing is very, very smart, being very smart about it. You there's something that about the past, perhaps you've been holding on to something in particular in the past, and it's saying to now is the time to really, really step away from it, because there's an energy around you that is really raring to go very strong. And if there's something that you keep holding on to, it kind of blocks that energy, and so it's just removing from your path, you know. And there's something that I feel like that the pace of things start to speed up as well. I do see there's some sort of situation where you're like, okay, there's a lot of talking and not enough action. I would like more action, please. Enough with the talking. And it's like there's somebody around you that can like talk your ear off. And I just see like you... I know this is so random, but it's like you try to come up with excuses to kind of cut the conversation short, or to leave early or something like that, or to get off the phone. And you have this enthusiasm, this eager to really make sure that something is done and settled, and you know, produce something that you're wanting to have in progress. And I see that you can easily succeed if you're not already easily succeeding at this as well. There's something calls for your patience too, Virgo. Something calls for your patience, and just kind of like go with that, and at the same time perfect whatever it is that you are willing to do, accomplish, work on. I do see that things are going to become a bit easier for you. You know, less burdens. Something feels like it's really kind of a lot smoother. There's a transition that I see. You're going from one place to the other, and the transition, you'll find that will be a lot easier than you had expected. There, I do see some worries here and there, but it's actually going to benefit you quite a lot. I get a very random specific message about going shopping late at night, like grocery shopping, food shopping, you know, like late at night. Maybe you're hearing this at the moment, or maybe that's what you just did or do. Or let me know. There's a message in here for you. There's something that you've put on pause, a friendship, a connection, something that you've put on pause. And it's just something that you didn't want to deal with at the time, but I do see something is being resumed. You know, you're just more careful now of how much you open up to this person. Trust is a little bit wary, but you're good. There is something that I see you needing to put money into your home, into your properties, fixing something up. I do see that you're a lot wiser these days when it comes to your finances, but still want to kind of enjoy yourself, but not be too, you know, careless about it, and in terms of spending and all that. Something about your spending habits is improving. You know, it's like more of a better balance here. I do see a friend coming in soon to visit you. Okay, let's see what the cards have. Ooh, those two just flew out. 1 second. And they flew out exactly like this. Okay. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Oh, my goodness. Come on. All right. The Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Virgo. You see? Love it. Oopsie. Sorry. Gosh, I get so expressive that like everything kind of falls down. The Eight of Wands. You know, here with the Seven of Swords, this is that energy that you know so much more than people realize, and it really kind of just advances you. It gives you, you know, a head start. It gives you like, you know, you're definitely a step or two ahead of the game here. There is something that you possess, like you possess some insight, knowledge, a key here, you know, that will allow an opportunity to come forward, a really strong offer. And I do get whatever it is that you put out, you mean, and that is being respected, something is being reciprocated in that way. There is some happy news I do see coming through, and that's something that, you know, you've been, I feel like at some points perhaps you felt like it was, this news was not going to come through, something felt abandoned, but it eventually does. And I do see you having to regroup, rejoin, you know, like your ideas, stepping out of the box. I'm getting so many messages here from these cards. You have to like step out the box and be really, really creative. I do see you are so productive. And there is something about you knowing how much to give of your heart, of your emotional side, you know. It's like for you, it's like, okay, you know, one step at a time. Oh, and the Hangman. One step at a time. Oh, I love it. Okay. The Hangman and the Temperance. One step at a time. No need to rush into something that you finally receive, you know, wanting to just do things carefully, as we were talking about. There is someone that has been holding back, that is coming towards you to speak. There's some deep discussions, spiritual discussions as well. There's a very strong element of spirituality here in your reading, Virgo. Something of a connection of a situation will be transforming. Again, the more insight you have, the better the outcome will be for you. And that's something like you know. And I do see you being ahead. And taking charge as well. There's, you know, like the transition we were talking about. There's something that you have been healing, and this healing has really allowed you to grow and become a lot stronger, and allowing yourself to be free to express whatever it is that you've been wanting to say. I do see there was something that was kept that's going to be revealed to you. So you're being put, like the universe is putting you in places at the right time for you to be receiving, you know, exactly what is needed at that moment. And you're able to really make something 100 times better in your situation, whatever kind of area in your life that we've been talking about. The Nine of Pentacles, I love it. I do see also you're making a decision to kind of go about things alone, not necessarily you know, stepping into a commitment of any kind, but there is harmony, there is an understanding, mutual grounding is what I'm seeing, you know, and there is something that you're going to really thrive in your prosperity. And it hasn't always been easy, but it's like you've mastered something, Virgo. I do see here that you've mastered something, and it's all coming together. It's because you found it within you first, and things start to really fall into place as it should be. I love this. Thank you, Virgo.